Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Wobo. We are back in a video on the YouTube channel, and today, guys, I got some more Cold War Zombies content for you guys. But today, I'm going to be ranking all the wonder weapons. The new wonder weapon, or the new map, Mauer der Toten, came out like 2 weeks ago, I think. Now, maybe it was a week ago, something like that. But it came out a little bit ago, and now it's time to rank all the wonder weapons since that map came out with a new wonder weapon. So basically, we're just going to be ranking the base version. So we're going to be ranking the base die, and we're going to be ranking the base Cerberus. So I'm just going to mention that now. But that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and let's get into the video. So first off, I'm going to be saying the worst wonder weapon in the game right now is definitely the die. And it's by far, the die is fucking awful. So if you've ever used this gun, it's definitely not good. I say it's like any other gun. It's good on low rounds, and then it's very bad on high rounds. I mean, if you pair like the suck effect with like Ring of Fire or insta kill, it's actually not that bad. But if you're just normally playing the game and normally using the gun, it's not that good, honestly, just because it's the die. I mean, they tried to do something cool, which it's a cool idea, but it just didn't really work, to be honest, because the gun's just not good at all, if we're being honest. So as you see here, the suck effect's not even that good on the low rounds, and the regular charge effect doesn't even kill the whole horde of zombies here. It kills basically just half of it, and it's only round 17. So just imagine that on the high rounds. It's not going to be insanely good. It's not going to be even good at all, to be honest, unless you have a Ring of Fire, unless you have something carrying it, unless you have something like that in general. But getting on to our next one. So our next one, I'm gonna have to say the Ray K, and this is sad because I actually really do enjoy the Ray K. It's just, it got nerfed so many times, and if you pack a punch at the tier 3, it's actually not that bad still. But just compared to every wonder weapon on the game now, it's definitely better than the die, but that's the die. All the base versions, or all the base version for the die is not like the best version of the die anyways, and the base version of the Cerberus is the best version of the Cerberus. So that's why I'm just going to be ranking the base versions. But let's talk about the Ray K. So the Ray K, it's not bad, but it's like, it got nerfed pretty hard, and it got nerfed 2 times. So when you're shooting the different ammo mods and you're switching back and forth, and you're trying to shoot like the charge effect, like shoot the bull and charge it up, as you see it here I'm doing, it's just slower than it was before, and it's not as effective as the main strategy for high rounds on this map. So the Ray K sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's not as good as it was before, and I don't know why they nerf it. It's like I honestly just don't know why they nerf guns in this game, to be honest, because the Ray K was so good, and it probably would be better than the ray gun, honestly, but it's just, it got nerfed, man, and it's sad to say, because this gun is actually, it's an original weapon, and it's a cool like effect, but it's got nerfed. But on to our next one. So the next one, I'm gonna have to say the ray gun. The ray gun's good, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not the best. I'd say, you know what the best is, I'll mention it later, but the ray gun, the thing that carries it is definitely the splash damage now, because on the higher rounds it's not even that good. It's just really effective to the bosses in Mauer der Toten, but I mean, it's the best gun in D Machine. So if you're going for high rounds on D Machine, you're gonna need the Ray K or the ray gun for that. So just, I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely not the best, I'd say. I mean, out of all the wonder weapons on this map or on this game, this is definitely the second best in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on this. I just personally think it's the second best. So it's the ray gun. The ray gun's been an OG. It's been a staple in the COD community. Thank God they brought it back and they actually made it good, because it's been good. It was really only good in like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, but Black Ops 2, it wasn't even that good compared to Black Ops 1's version, because Black Ops 1 version, it was like the only wonder weapon of its time, I'd say. But I mean, they had the Wonder Waff and all that stuff, but once you got it to Black Ops 3, it wasn't that good. And in this game, it's actually pretty good, so that's good to know, but it's not too original, I'd say. But I mean, they have an original wonder weapon on D Machine, so I think it like covers for it, I'd say, just because you needed the ray gun back in the game. And the ray gun before nerf was actually really, really good. But that's the ray gun. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let's get on to the next one. So next one, I'm gonna have to say the Cerberus. Number 1, the Cerberus. Cerberus is the best. I mean, at the moment, it's the best. It's probably going to get nerfed, I'd say, because it's Treyarch. They hate us, so who knows? We'll see what happens. But this thing's, I mean, I have it pack punch once, but it's still a one hit, and it's still one hit, so it's really good, I'd say. I mean, it's a new weapon and it's very cool that they did this because it's kind of like a ray gun Mark IV and it's also very good and very effective. So make sure you go give it a try if you haven't. I mean, it's like basically like a ray gun Mark III, like part 2. And what really carries this wonder weapon is the base mods. As I said before, the base mod is the best for this one, and the base mod is best for the die, but the die's base mod isn't even near close to this one. So, but also the orb that flies around it just makes it very like unique, I'd say. It's like very like cool to see because it would probably be worse than the ray gun if it didn't have this orb flying around it, or you'd say the swarm mod's better than the ray gun. I mean, the swarm mod's actually not that bad. I wouldn't say it's better than the ray gun, but off the start of the game, the swarm mod was definitely my favorite base version, and it still is because it's very cool and it knocks down the zombies, and it's like actually pretty solid for the high rounds. But this is definitely the best one. Let me know your thoughts on what you think the best one is. Thank you guys for all the recent support on the videos. I really do appreciate it. But let me know what you think is the best wonder weapon in the game. Let me know your list. Let me know if you agree, like if you agree. And that's basically it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, it's been your boy Wilbo. I will see you guys in the next one.
Holy shit, saucy, bitch, I do this often. My bitch is bad, she always in my office. So many tats around my body, can't see the pads. I'm living new fast with 20 my dash. I'm up, but I lost him. He wanna brag, I emptied his bag and took what he had. Don't care what it cost him. Then he broke, he turned to a hoe. I seen him before, the shit is exhausting. Ran out of hope, I wanna be known. The stage of my soul, you ran him muscle. Already been broke, I'm better alone.